Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're just going to talk about some things that you should consider when making a screencaster video. The first thing to consider is that people's time is valuable, and that includes your students. So to have this very well planned is important. I'm going to start the video now. So here I am in Screencast-o-matic, and I'm starting a recording. It gives me my countdown, and there we go. I want to be very well planned because I don't want to waste people's time. Let's say that this is a video on Excel and it also involves the internet. So here I am on the internet. I could stop now and I could open up Excel and start a new file, but there's no reason that if there is no reason for people to see that process, then you don't need to include it. I already had Excel open at the bottom and I already have some information in here. Okay? Now, I may want to discuss things like it's an introduction to Excel, so cell references like this being A3, you can see it up here. This showing you either your formula or your text. And so I'm demonstrating to students that as I type, let's make this Smith, as I edit, I'm talking about what happens in this video or in this process. Now, perhaps I want to go into something such as ordering. So sorting A to Z or filtering, and I need more data. The thing to do is not to sit here and type 20 lines of data, but simply to come in, pause the video. They don't have to see that. Now, I'm going to, of course, take a shortcut and just cut and paste some stuff in here. Okay. We'll pretend this is unique data. I can always come back now and continue the recording. So now I'm at a minute 21. And therefore, they didn't have to sit through that process. I would probably tell them I'm going to pause the video now and add more data. So that's one thing you could do. Another thing you could do, excuse me. Another thing you could do, now, actually, it's something that I may have edited out if I was using Screencast-o-matic, that little clearing of the throat. However, I'm using Screencast-ify so that I can show you the tools from Screencast-o-matic, and I don't have all those same options. So something to consider when you're choosing your tool. There are other things that you could do, such as with your editing. Perhaps, we note that you can see the cursor here, and you can see that as I reach down for this tool, that's going to be evident. There are little tricks or tips you could do to avoid that. So let's say now I'm at the end of my video and I want to stop it. So I'm in the search box, and that's where I'd like my cursor to appear as if it stayed. So simply I'm going to pause for a second or two, and then reach down and stop it. This would allow me to come back here, click on the video in a location where I guess that the my cursor is still in the right spot. So I'm in the search box, and that's where I'd like my cursor to appear as if it stayed. So simply I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, so now I'm able to stop it at a location where it's still in the right location. I'm going to truncate the recording here, and then immediately stop it, and I can output the video, and it will, I won't see that dragging down to the bottom. Very minor, not terribly important, if not something that you necessarily need to do. The other recommendation I would have when you're making video, and this will make it easier for you to be able to truncate at certain points and be able to more efficiently make the video, make better use of your time and not get frustrated, is as you're speaking, remember to leave some pauses. They don't have to be long, but if you leave those pauses, it's going to give you good locations to go in and use to truncate the video if you need to as you're going along. So basically, organizing your stuff in advance so you know what you're going to do, basically what you're going to say. I don't write a script. As I said, I do too many videos, and I'm fairly comfortable. And I also know that there'll be times that they're not perfect. But using those video editing techniques, or basically the truncation techniques, um, really, really help you to create this thing in a fairly efficient manner. Okay, that's it.